Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss Yvonne, and welcome to Science Tuesday. Today, we're going to talk about some things, but first of all, I want to tell you and remind you that we are in the season of spring. And in spring, we see flowers blooming and plants are growing, trees and the grass are all getting green. And during this time of the season, even though it's getting warmer outside, it also rains a lot. So, with that, we are going to talk about what causes rain. We know that God made the rain and that we know that it's good for us because everything needs water. Our bodies need water, plants need water, our pets and animals outside, everything needs water. So water is very important. So as we get started today, we are going to talk about rain. So first of all, I want to tell you that with rain, there are three elements of water. There is liquid, because water is a liquid. There is solid, and solid, which is ice. And ice, the water becomes ice when it gets very, very cold and it freezes. It will freeze in and turn into a solid at 32 degrees. The third element of water is vapor or gas. And today, with our experiment, we are using steam. So let's get started. First of all, we'll need a pan. We'll need water, we need ice, a pie plate, and a jar. So as you can see, right now, I had to get this started beforehand because it takes a while for the water to get really, really hot. And when it gets to 212 degrees, the water will begin to boil. So, as the water begins to boil, it begins to change. And what comes up off of the water is, right now we see steam, or we call it water vapor. And as this water vapor begins to rise, that is called evaporation. So once it rises up, it will rise up until it hits the bottom of this pie plate. And this pie plate is really cold because it is filled with ice. So as the temperature, as it rises, as the steam rises, it hits this cold. And so the ice or the cold will drop the temperature of the vapor or the steam, and it will change it. When it lowers the temperature, and so it forms little water droplets on the bottom of the plate, which is called condensation. And then as the water droplets are real small at first, sometimes you can see some of it in the jar. But as the water drops get bigger and bigger, they'll get really heavy and they'll begin to drop. And that dropping makes it look like rain. And that's how rain happens. It hits those real cold clouds up in the air, and if there's enough water or vapor or gas in there, it will get so heavy that it drops and forms rain. Make sure that if you do this, make sure mom or dad are with you. So let's review. Rain is any part of weather that is called precipitation, and that is rain, sleet, drizzle, hail, and snow. There are three elements of water, which we know is liquid, which is water, ice, which is solid, which is ice, and gas, which water vapors. Evaporation is when the water rises and it turns into a gas. Condensation is when the water hits a cooler temperature and is dropped, forming turning the gas back into a liquid, which is the water. And so I hope you enjoyed making rain. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.